Hey everyone, Adele and April here from Just Say Scrap, and we are here with Technique Tuesday. So today we are going to make chunky pumpkins out of
toilet paper rolls.
I know. Sounds weird. I promise it's so cute. Yes, and sticks. So, all right. Watch our Technique Tuesday. Hello everybody. So today we are going to be doing something a little bit different, not really scrapbooking or crafting or card making, but with crafting. Mom and I, because it is now fall-ish time, it's fall in this house at least, we saw this awesome thing online and we wanted to show you how to do it. So we've got some really chunky yarn here. I love it. We actually will add a link to this video where you can find some chunky yarn. But we have a toilet paper roll. You can use this with a paper towel roll, anything like that. But what you want to do is you basically want to take this, cut it in half, and then on either side, you're just going to slice up a little bit. I'll show you one side just so you can see it. We're just going to do that. So then this all folds in on itself. Whoops, forgot one cut there. So see how we can fold all of this in. And then you're going to do the same exact thing to the other side. So you've got one side like this, and the other side is going to be the same. Doesn't have to be perfect at all. You're going to take a pretty good amount of yarn, depending on how big your piece is. So I'm going to say that that's a pretty decent amount. There's no real answer to this. Just going to cut that. And we are going to make pumpkins out of this. So do the same thing with the other side. And what you're going to do is you're going to just start with a piece of the yarn kind of tucked into one of those cuts. And then you're going to take the yarn that you have cut, and you're just going to have to go all the way through. And then once you do that once, you're going to do it like 1,000 times.
Until your yarn's done.
Yep. So you're just going to keep poking it back through and pulling it back out. And as we get towards the end, I will tell you a few tricks, but basically that's really it. You just want to make sure that you cover all of the brown or whatever color your base is. So, all right, let's speed this up until we see the final result. So as this video plays, I just wanted to give you a few tips while I am doing this quickly. This yarn does have some fuzz, so I just made sure that there was a little trash can next to me so I could throw away all of those tiny little fuzzes that were falling off. They don't fall off after it is all together, but just as you're constantly working with the yarn and pulling, sometimes you will get some fuzz that falls off. As you cover more and more of the pumpkin, it is a little bit harder to kind of push it through the center. So what I started doing was I tried to find the end, and then I would put that through first, so then you can kind of pull the whole thing as a chunk through. It also, as you see there, I did have a little bit of a knot, so I did have to just undo that. So just watch that your yarn doesn't get too knotted, that you can find it. Using black yarn obviously is a little bit harder to undo the knot. If you have a lighter color, sometimes it's easier to undo the knot, but with the black thread it was a little bit harder to see. So as you see here, I'm kind of just pushing it through with my thumb at the end. I ended up with a little bit too much, so I just kind of tucked it in and cut it off there, and then I can just push the rest inside the pumpkin, so then you can't see through the pumpkin. All right, so at the end, you're just gonna stuff the rest in. I had to cut a little bit off because I had a little bit too much. But as you see, all of the brown is covered. And we've got a bunch of different colors that we have done. And then the last thing to do is to go outside and get some sticks. Here we go.
I like that one better. Yeah, I like that one better. Just cutting off. Well, cut them all off now.
Just cleaning down. The wood.
And then, I don't know, how big do we have to make them? About that big?
Yeah, that's good.
I need 2 hands for that. Alright, how many do we have?
I have 6.
Okay. So that was 3. 4. 5.
Or do we want the fun little topper? No.
That would be a nice little ghost.
Woohoo!
Whee! Whee!
Then just throw that back into nature.
Whee!
I don't know where it landed. And then you just take your twigs that you have. And you stick them inside. And if they're a little too long, you can cut them. This one's a little too long.
Really? That would look good on a bigger one.
I don't have any bigger ones at the
I
moment.
know.
There we go.
I think the black one's too long too. That one's way too long. You want me to do?
Yes. Mom's gonna correct these. And that's Technique Tuesday. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, please let us know in the comments below.
Pumpkins.
Ooh, I'm dropping mine in my hands.
Whoops, whoops.
There they go. Yay, pumpkins! And then look behind us. They're already out for display.
Aren't they pretty?
They're so cute. You can't really see them over these. There we go. Right there. So they are perfect. Get whatever color yarn works for your room. These are going to go in my scrapbooking room. So yay! But all right, that's Technique Tuesday. We'll see you next week. Bye.